In Blakian mythology, there are two principles, the male and female, but these are not the traditional sexist principles. The male is the brutal principle. The female is the opposite or contrary way. The specter, divided from the female, becomes brutal or Freudian libido, may have sexual or asexual characteristics. Female emanation, but in the fallen world, has become a perverse entity. But it's the only way loss puts us through to unity. The third way is the joining. Beulah is equal to marriage before the fall. Complete and perfect state, a created but not creative state. The third state is the fallen state, has to create to reach Beulah. The two original states are Eden and Beulah. Eden is the state of eternals, where the wars of imagination and the unfallen sexual sense exist. Beulah is a rest for eternals. Wars of Eden involved our intensity of mind. It involves a war of imagination. Only the universality of genius can exist there. Jesus, or for Blake. In Blake, there are 4 states. The lowest state is Ulro, which is self-awareness, total consciousness of self-depression. The next state is generation, if up, and divisiveness, if down. Next is Beulah, which is the traditional heaven, or a place for rest. The perfect state is Eden, which is the creative state. 3 states of the Zoa are the specter, emanation, and the joining. Personalities in Blake's mythology are Albion, mankind. Mankind has 4 passions. Jesus is what loss is striving for Albion. Urizen has never known Eden. He is created in Eden. Albion walked in the garden and conceived with Vala. Urizen, who was born in Beulah, Urizen therefore has no desire to return to Eden. Urizen, or intellect, is responsible for our present fallen state. Luva is the power of love. The myth goes that Urizen one day, while driving his steeds, asked Luva for the wine that he gives all the other eternals. Luva barters the wine for Urizen's steeds. Therefore, he gains possession of the intellect's power. Enion is the principle of organization. Opposite is the covering cherub. Thasmos, without the organizing principle, is a fearful state. Enion constructs a web of destiny to stop the CC from destroying everything. Loss fashions souls. Enitharmon weaves bodies for loss's souls, so that all can go through generation to Eden. Beulah's confines are the vales of Har. Thel leaves there, and she is the female will. Enitharmon and Loss generate Orc and the specter of Luna. Principalities are Tharmos, instinct, Urthona, imagination, Luva, passion, Urizen, intellect. After the fall, when Luva, or passion, smites Albion, or mankind, Albion gives the scepter to Urizen, or intellect. Loss is ultimately the hero. In Blake's The Book of Fell, Fell came into this world in innocence and did not have opportunity to exclude selfhood from the experiences she had. She was appalled with experiences. She was unable to cope with her own sexuality. She crossed over from Beulah, but did not drink from the river Styx. She preferred the innocence of Har to the depression of Ulro. In Blake's The Book of Urizen, creation and fall are the same. The fall, as it presently stands, an effort from Urizen to get born. Urizen was and still is in a sort of gestation period. The 7 eyes are the 28 churches. He is sterile as intellect, but must be. The 3 books are iron, brass, and gold. Iron represents war. Brass represents the law. And gold represents economics. Coming from Eden to generation is equal to eternal death. In Blake's The Book of Urizen, loss becomes divided. Find out more about the wonderful Blake. Read him.